An anti-gay Hungarian politician has resigned after being caught by the police fleeing a 25-man orgy.
It's not gay if nobody talks.
A member of the European Parliament representing Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban's Fidesz party has resigned from his position in Brussels after he was caught leaving what reports describe as a 25-man orgy. Joseph Zager resigned on Sunday after he admitted to breaching Belgium's strict lockdown rules to attend a sex party. Politico reported on Tuesday. The police found 25 naked men at the gathering, including Sager and some diplomats. The Belgian newspaper, whatever, reported. The newspaper quoted a local police source as saying, "We interrupted a gangbang."
Just another day on the job. Days like this make me proud to be an officer.
Orban's Hungarian government has curtailed LGBTQ rights since he was elected prime minister in 2010. Sager, who confronted Fidesz in the European Parliament, helped rewrite Hungary's constitution to protect the institution of marriage as the union of a man and a woman. Sager, a right-wing politician and ally of Orban, climbed out a first-floor window and was spotted fleeing along the gutter. The public prosecutor's office said a source close to the investigation told Politico that officers were called after a complaint about a nighttime disturbance. Authorities said narcotics were found in Sager's bag. Sager insisted that he had not taken drugs. The public prosecutor's office said a passerby reported to the police that he had seen a man fleeing along the gutter. He was able to identify the man. The man's hands were bloody.
How do you identify?
I don't know. It is possible that he may have been injured while fleeing. Narcotics were found in his backpack. The man was unable to produce any identity documents. He was escorted to his place of residence where he identified himself by means of his diplomatic passport. Sager on Tuesday said he was present at a private party and apologized after the police asked for my identity. Since I did not have my ID on me, I declared that I was an MEP, he said. The police continued the process and finally issued an official verbal warning and transported me home. And then he said, "I deeply regret violating the COVID restrictions. It was irresponsible on my part. I am ready to stand for the fine that occurs." And then he announced his resignation. But, why is it that anytime there's a politician that's very anti-gay, you can almost just set a countdown clock until they're caught doing some sort of gay business. It happens all the fucking time. It's so crazy. Do you think they're trying to basically hide the fact that they're gay by overcompensating and being really against
psychologically, it's covering what you don't, because you're ashamed or whatever.
Yeah, they're fighting it.
I know it's been long rumored that, Lindsey Graham is like a closeted gay man. Who knows, but...
Just put that out there.
But I know it's been one of those things. But, also this guy, I mean, was he trying to get caught? Because it's one thing if he was just having an affair with some guy, but... How can he expect, he's this public figure who's very publicly anti-gay, and he's going to a 25-man gangbang? He doesn't think at least one person in that gangbang's going to go, "Hey, isn't that the guy on TV who's always, fucking saying bad shit about us and, passing laws against us? We're going to keep our mouths shut about this,
You're going to bang him extra hard."
I mean, it seems like this fucking guy was trying to get caught. I mean, that's not exactly discreet, a 25-man orgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. How do you get 25 guys to keep your secret when you're, out to get them publicly?
Yeah, it's got to be a weird dynamic. I don't know.
I commend him, kind of. I mean, the balls on this guy to, do what he did. I mean, all these right-wingers who, take their stand and then go out and do something so public. Yeah, it's just amazing to me. It's that thrill of getting caught, I guess.
I wonder if any of them did get COVID.
Right.
Something.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so crazy how often it happens though, where there's a very anti-gay politician, and then what do you know?
It is frequent, yeah.
It happens a lot.
I think like I think that's psychological. That, like you said, like going the other direction, going too far as like a cover, because even like like pedophiles or rapists. There's a lot of cases where they're like very kind of vocal and very like try to be what do they call that, like kind of pristine in the public eye. They're very charitable. They give all this mouth work to doing good or something, and then you're like, oh wait, Bill Cosby was a rapist.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, so it's kind of an interesting thing. Maybe that's kind of something to watch out for, actually.
It's like a smoke screen.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I thought that was a funny story.